there, everybody. It's Thursday, November the 5th. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been here, and figured I would stop by today for a few minutes to catch everybody up on what I've been doing. Cases are pretty bad with COVID in our community right now, unfortunately. So I've been locked down, haven't been going anywhere unless I absolutely have to. So, which is okay. Right now we're on our second snowstorm. We have a lot of snow. Some of it's melted, but not a whole lot. But the next 4 days they're forecasting for lots of snow here, so I won't be going anywhere for sure for the next 4 days. But that's okay. I have lots to do. I'm not in any hurry to leave the house. Made myself a cup of hot yoga tea, and I'm going to spend the afternoon maybe doing some sorting out in my sewing room and doing a little bit of organizing this afternoon before I have to make supper. So, since I have been locked down and I haven't been going anywhere, I've been getting an enormous amount of stitching done. I'll show you what I've got done on my many mansions. That's the one that I've been working the most on. And I'm almost finished. Almost finished. This green is the only thing I have left, and then I have a little bit of back stitching around the house. But I should be able to finish it, I think, this weekend, unless I run out of DMC color. And I'm getting very close, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it or not, but hopefully. But that's all I have left is this area here of green, and then it's done. And then I can decide what I'm gonna do with it. As far as, I'm for sure gonna frame it. But isn't it beautiful? I just love the colors. That was a lot of work. But hey, got nothing else to do, so why not? So I'm hoping, since it's storming out this weekend, that we'll get some more of a series we're watching on TV, and then I can finish that up this weekend. That tea's good. Another one I finished was, I think I showed you the last video, but I couldn't remember the name. Now I gotta find it. It's the Wool Keeper, and I got this out of a magazine called Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, the 2019 summer issue. I just bought it online, and I don't have a colored printer, so I just printed it off in black and white. And it was cheap, like $6 to buy the whole magazine. There's another pattern in there I wouldn't mind doing, but maybe later. But that's where I got it. I couldn't find the name of the magazine last time, but it's Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, and it's the 2019 summer issue. And I'm not going to put mine on that board. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bag out of it. I'm going to make a bag, probably a knitting bag. Excuse the wrinkles. I haven't ironed it or anything. I just finished it. So isn't that cute? I saw somebody, I don't know if it was Instagram or what. I watch a lot of YouTube channels lately, so I'm not even sure if I saw it on YouTube or if I saw somebody stitch it on Instagram or where I saw it. But as soon as I saw it, I had to run and buy it. So I'm gonna I'm going to use this fabric to make the bag. Not sure how I'm going to make the bag yet. I'll figure that out. And I'll use this fabric for the lining. So I think those will go nicely. But I was thinking of framing it, and then I thought, yeah, you know what, that would make a really nice knitting bag. So I'm gonna do a bag. And then I might do a couple more sheep, smaller ones, just to make a smaller bag for notions to go inside of it. So I'll come up with something. I'm not sure what kind of bag I'm gonna do, but it'll be some sort of project bag for knitting. So I don't know when I'll get to that. Soon, I hope. I got all my zippers in. Not all my zippers in. I had to order more because, believe it or not, the first order got lost in the mail, and still haven't received it, and probably never will. So I ended up having to order more. So I don't know, I'm probably going to be out of $100 worth of zippers, and I'll never see them. So that's unfortunate. But I guess with the amount of mail that's going through the post office right now, you can't blame the post office for losing something once in a while. And really, I do most of my shopping online, so for anything that I can't get in town, I order online. So I do order a lot. So I guess you can't fault them if they lose one thing. What else am I working on? This I'm still working on. As soon as I finish the mini mansions, I'm going to get back at finishing this one by Brenda Keys. The sampler company designed by Brenda Keys. So I'm going to get back at this one. I've got a lot done on it. I've showed you this before, so there's not a whole lot left. So that's going to be my next progress. I'm going to get back to working on this as soon as I'm finished that many mansions. So I'm looking forward to finishing this one too, and then I'll probably take them both in and get them framed. I'll just wait until I get both of them done, and then I can take them both at the same time and just make one trip. If the woman that does framing is even open, I'm not even sure. It's a lot of places because of the amount of COVID that we have in our community right now. There's a few stores that are closed. And I finally got everything I need to do the heirloom stitching sampler. Finally got the linen, and I got the stitching kit that I need with all the called for threads. I don't want to tip those over and lose them all, but got those all in the mail. So this linen is 28 count light mocha cashel by Zugart. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Zugart, I don't know. Somebody else will probably know the proper pronunciation, but I don't. But anyway, this is the color that I got. The called for color was different. I think it might be, it looks a little lighter. Not sure what it's calling for a raw linen cast shawl. So I don't know, but I think I kind of like this color. So I think it's going to be the light mocha that I just go ahead and do that on. So I might start this weekend. It's got a little, there's a few different stitches in it, and that's not going to be a quick stitch. So it's going to be one that I'm going to have to work very slowly on and take my time. It's been a long time since I've had to tackle some of these stitches, so it's called for in this pattern. So it's not going to be a quick stitch, so it's something that I'm going to work on once in a while. I'm not going to hurry on it. So that's kitted and ready to go. Maybe by next week, I think maybe I'll start that. So I should be finished. I'll finish 2 for sure, so I can start 1 and I'll just have maybe 3 on the go. And then I'm also working on this quilt. It's Drive Down Bonnie Lane by Coach House Designs. And it's really cute. I got a good start on it. I got it laying back here. I'm just working on the house now. But that's the beginning. This is the second one I've made. Stay there. That's the second one I made. So I'm working on that too. Not as much as I should be, but it started. I also got the Primitive Quilts and Projects winter magazine in. I'm really confused with the mail because I've got like 3 of them all at the same time. Summer, what did I get? Summer, fall, and winter, like come within 2 weeks of each other. So there is a nice quilt in here that I want to start, if I can find it now. What I like about this magazine too is it gets, some people would probably like it, but not like it, but I do. But they have 3 or 4 magazines that I think they're 4, because this is the 4th, part 4 of this quilt. So you have to get all 3 magazines to be able to get the entire pattern for this quilt, and I kind of like that. I've done it before, twice since I've had this subscription. And I've had this subscription for a few years, so I've done 2 quilts this way, and I like it because by the time I get the next magazine, I'm finished the first part and ready to start the second part. So it kind of keeps you on line to getting the project finished. And of course, because I'm looking for it, I can't find it, but there is another quilt in here that really caught my eye that I want to do. So anyway, that's that. The other pattern I showed you was, I got it from the Empty Bottom in Swan River, was this pattern. And then I discovered when I got home that I needed a ruler to make this pattern. So I figured, well, the ruler can't travel alone, so I ordered the ruler. And I ordered the other pattern that goes with this ruler, called Cool Cars. Isn't That's cute. So I'm going to use up some scraps, dig in my scrap bucket, and this pattern's going to help use up some of my scraps. So not sure when I'll start those. They're not going to be for gifts or anything, but I don't know where I saw it online, but I saw it online somewhere for sale, one of the quilting sites, and it really caught my eye, and I came across it when I was in the Empty Bottom in Swan River. So I picked it up. Glad I did, because it's really nice. And what else have I got? Not a whole lot other than that. So I started working on the house to go with that quilt, and there's a lot of little pieces to this. This is another quilt that comes out of my scrap bucket. What do I do with the... See what I know I need to get organized. So drive down Bonnie Lane. Every piece out of here I use out of my scrap bucket except for the white. That's something I always keep in stock, is I like to have white fabric in stock, usually Kona colors, Kona white. Sometimes black, not always. Brown usually, which I'm out of. And like a off-white. Sometimes I'll keep a bolt of a marble cream color too, just to use for background fabrics. Then I can live out of my scrap bucket. And right now my scrap bucket is huge. So I need to get busy and use some of the stuff out of there. So that's what I've been working on. I have been watching some YouTube channels too, my usual ones that I watch. I watch 3 or 4 that I watch on a regular basis, and then I caught up on them all. So if I get too bored, then I find a few more that I watch to see what everybody's working on. And people are really, it's nice to watch YouTube channels for people who are stitching and quilting, because there's no drama. When you turn on the news, all you hear about is COVID, the election, and it's too depressing. So I keep an eye on the numbers and keep an eye on the election, but you can do that 5 minutes a day to without having to watch the entire day and see all the drama that is drawn out because of it. And then the rest of the time I watch YouTube channels and see what everybody's stitching on. I've been joining some watch parties and hosting a couple of watch parties, so that's keeping me busy too. And those are really enjoyable, to catch up with friends on what they're working on and stitching on and stuff like that. So other than that, it's going to be a short video because I've been spending so much time stitching on one project. I haven't done a lot more on the other. I'm still waiting for patterns to come in and some linen. Hoping that within the next couple of weeks that'll come in. And then I think I'm set for the winter. The only thing I'll probably have to order now is some solid fabric and probably some DMC colors. And I'll just phone Swan River, the Empty Bottom shop, and have those sent out to me. Or Colette's from Yorkton. Both of those two are really quick at getting their stuff in the mail, and I like to support as close to home as I can. I need to get another order going into the Country Harvest Quilt Shop too, from Ontario. I haven't put in an order for her for a while, So I have my favorite stores. I'm sure everybody has their favorite stores, but that's just the ones I like. But anyway, I'm going to go and finish my tea and maybe do a little bit of organizing. Hopefully everybody's day is going good. I think for the next 4 days we're going to be snowed in. Not people aren't going to be moving around too much because of COVID and snow. So maybe the snowstorm came at a good time, so it'll keep everybody home and stop the spread of COVID. So hopefully everybody has a good week. I'll probably be back in a week or two with more projects that I've finished and more that I'm getting ready to start, and probably some more tea because we're in for a cold winter with lots of snow, I think. So take care, everybody, and thank you for watching, and subscribe, share, and I hope you keep coming back, and if you have a YouTube channel, put it in my comments so that I can make sure I'm hooked up with you too to see what you're working on. So that's all for now. Take care. Bye-bye.